Yikes. Not one deer. Not one deer. 2 deer in 2 miles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alright, please.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
No, keep this. I like this. I like this. Keep it, Zach.
Wow.
Something about we are going or we're...
We are here.
We are here.
Up the whole...
oh.
PEG Wrestling.
We are here.
Whoa! And bang, bang, bang! Bumper cars, Wayne. How about that? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
We're just playing bumper cars into the week there, aren't we, Mr. Driver?
Oh.
What in the world is going on?
Oh, it's just unbelievable. Coming home from work 2 nights ago. By the way, 60 years of... I've never been in a car that hit a deer. Ever. Someone else driving, me driving, been close 1,000 times. I hit a deer. No, a deer hit me, ran right into my door. So it bounced me off the door. 1.5 miles down the road after I'm trying to gather myself, bam! Right in the front, 2 deer within 1.5 miles.
John Gross is out there hunting days on end. Doesn't see a single deer. You're banging 2 deers in 1 mile. Oh, unbelievable. Good. All right, we had a lot of wrestling, baby. Let's go to our subscriber of the week this week. We got to go Ralphie Wiggs 2208. Says, Wayne, don't feel bad about naming your kid Corey instead of Carrie. I named my kid after legendary wrestler and coach Don Gable. So, you are not the only one out there misnaming your kids. But, hey, Ralphie, appreciate the support in the comments. Email us your size and address, and you're going to get a BEG Wrestling t-shirt. So, all right, let's move on. Let's start. Where to start? I decided let's start on Bill Farrell, okay? And the big dog Spencer Lee.
Let me just say, right before we get going on Bill Farrell, is what did this weekend represent? The coming youth of wrestling. Wrestling doesn't have a problem with superstars coming. Well, current superstars and coming superstars, they're loaded. Wrestling.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, between the Lilledahl, the Sealeys, the Mirasola brothers, Braden Davis. I mean, we got Gabe Arnold, Kaleb, Larkin.
I'm going to get into Gabe Arnold.
Yeah, Crookham, McCrone, Hepner, and Feldman over there at Ohio State. Yep. Fishback, Chittum, Echemendia. He's not young. What is he, about 35 or something? Joey Blaze, really both Blazes. Gallagher over at Penn. I mean, they're just loaded. Messenbrink, loaded with coming superstars.
We've already seen a ton of upsets. And so I think like a lot of these preseason rankings are just way shook up already.
Yeah, and I'm not even touching the high school guys like the Knoxes and the Dukes and the Forrest and the Bassetts, and you could keep going there. I mean, there's just superstars. This weekend, that youth movement really made some noise, but I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. There is a change of the guard in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
In college wrestling.
I'm telling you.
In a lot of weight classes.
Every sport needs needs their big stars. Am I right?
Yeah.
Well, wrestling ain't got that problem because they got big stars all over. They got big stars from David Teller and even Jordan Burroughs and
from the top down.
Yeah, from the top down to wow.
Freshman Gabe Arnold, man, I can't wait to talk about him.
Yeah, I know. Same here.
And even in the middle there with Spencer Lee. I think we poked the bear.
Goodness.
And Spencer Lee wins the Bill Farrell and qualifies for the Olympic trials at 57 kilograms.
It was nice to get back competing. It's been almost 6+ months. It's been even longer for freestyle. I mean, 2019 open, so it's been a while. I mean, gritty win. You know, me and him both trying to get healthy, so.
Yeah, how is your health compared to April?
You know, I would say it's probably a lot better, so that's good. I have a lot of work to do, and, you know, Iowa has done a really good job of not giving up on me and, you know, keeping me ready to go. I mean, I didn't really want to compete at this tournament, more or less. I wanted to just go to the Open, and I think that they know what's best for me. So thanks to my coaches for making me come through this tournament. It was good for me. I needed this. Never what?
Gave up on yourself.
No, I never did. I never want to count myself out of anything. So
you going to do some international competition after this? I mean, you don't have to go qualify now.
Right. We'll see. We'll keep that one. What's next? So
I got a lot to talk about.
We said last week we wanted him healthy. Boy, does he look healthy, and does he look hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, he is on a mission. I'm telling you right now, I think that loss was actually probably the best thing for him. In the long run of his wrestling career, boy, what he does here going forward.
Oh, he's just deadly in
could be
parterre.
The best thing that happened to him.
He's just deadly good in parterre. Now, thinking about him taking out a veto or something doesn't seem so crazy, does it?
No.
He looked big, didn't he?
He did look big.
He looked big, strong,
stacked,
and
on a mission.
Yes, on a mission. And it's the table is set for this grand comeback now, and we're all rooting for it. It's going to be great to see the coming wrestling matches, whether it's him against Vito, that Mega Ludus match. That was fun to watch. But, you know, at one point,
dicey at the end there.
After he won it, he got the medal, and he kind of pitched the medal.
Bruce Baumgartner, best American heavyweight in history.
And, you know, some people kind of criticized him. Come on. What are you pitching the medal for this disrespect? Look. He's on a mission.
I was just going to say he's on a mission.
He's on a mission. And if that's anything, if he does one thing, just turn off the entire media. And it's like Cal said, he never even paid attention to it because all he was worried about was reaching his goals.
I think Spencer, he might have went like what's LeBron James go in the playoffs? Dark mode where he doesn't check his social media.
Wow. I don't know.
Spencer's in dark mode.
That was encouraging. That was very, very encouraging to see, and because we need the best we can get. Whoever it turns out to be, Vito, Spencer, even, you know, Gilman, whoever it turns out to be, we want the best we can get right now. Spencer is in that.
I am optimistic about Spencer. He looked healthy, looked good. So, and looking forward to, man. He's arguably the biggest name in the sport right now.
Yeah, his interview, you could just hear how disgusted he was. He went through everything, and he kept saying how, you know what, these guys didn't give up on me. My coaches didn't give up on me. And you know what? That had to be relief, just to go there, perform well, and the pressure's off.
Well, yeah. It was evident the pressure is off.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's out there. He is a boxer with nothing to lose. So,
and I'm not even going to, you know, all the things you can criticize. Why'd you leave that tournament? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? It's all in the past.
Yep.
And
only looking forward.
Yep. Looking forward. But Bill Farrell, what a fun tournament.
I gotta bring up some other. Kaleb Larkin here, this Arizona State freshman, goes out there, beats Mendez, Lugo, and Koldzik.
Oh, the whole weight class. They had Lugo.
I know.
Mendez. It had Yaya.
Where'd this kid come from?
Aiden Valencia, who's a big gun. McGee. I could keep going. Klozik. Here comes this nobody. By the way, did you see him wrestle? I know you might have not been able to watch.
I watched it.
Look. He's enormous.
Great hair. And great hair.
He's enormous.
He is.
He looked like 3 weight classes up from.
I know. Even Mendez, yeah. He looked bigger than.
Oh, my good. Yeah. I watched him and Mendez's top of his head, I think, comes to Larkin's maybe chin, maybe mouth. That's a lot.
And that combined with the hair. I mean, the flowing hair. You got to love the flowing hair there.
But he's tough. You got to give it to him. Here's another young gun that's just exploding onto the scene.
Add him to the list.
Wow. Who would have picked Larkin to come out of that weight class? I mean, everybody was thinking Mendez, DeSanto. And by the way, Mendez looked good. Nothing against.
Yeah.
And that was a tough match against Larkin Mendez. That was a very good match. Watch that match, people. But
that was at the end.
Yeah. Hidlay over ringer. Who called that?
Darren, yep.
Daggone Hidlay. Now, everybody's just penciling in Brooks. I know you've said Brooks or Strachey may lose. If that would come true, who would I pick as the guy that made that true? Probably Hidlay.
That's who I said.
Wow.
That's who I picked.
Dude is an animal.
Wow, all of a sudden.
Wow.
Okay.
But now, wait. Cool the jets here. We're talking about Brooks. So, I don't...
Anything can happen.
I don't know.
We've seen it. How about Nolf bullying the bull?
Oh, Nolf tearing up the Iowa group. 10-0 against Kemmerer, 11-0 against Marinelli. Although, I'll tell you the truth, old Nolf had himself a match here in the quarters.
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah, Nolf looks just incredible. And,
against Monday.
Yeah, the young guns at the Bill Farrell all were just impressive. With, of course, Larkin stands at the top being a champ, but Lilledahl from Penn State, they're coming stud 125-pounder.
Yeah,
is oh my goodness, that kid is good. Now Spencer got him in the leg lace and just.
Yeah,
rolled him up.
I was looking for more fight there in that match, but
well, that's the thing with freestyle. It can end like that. So, but besides that, Lilledahl just tore it up there.
Yeah,
and I was going into the match thinking, okay, this high schooler, if he can get a win at the Bill Farrell, that's a win. If he can get up one win, even maybe in the Conci rounds, that's a win. I know he's really good. But we're talking about the best international wrestlers, men's freestyle. That's a tough thing to do for a high schooler. I mean, you take Spencer against Lilledahl. That's 9 years difference.
Yeah, that's insane.
Even worse was Marinelli against Sealey, another young stud that just impressed the heck out of me. Joe Sealey is the real deal. But Marinelli had 10 years on Joe Sealey. Okay? You're talking Joe Sealey was in second grade when Marinelli was graduating.
Wow.
I mean, that just blows your mind. Now, you're talking about real man, a full-grown man against a kid yet. And I tell you what, Sealey led him kind of late. It was in the second period. Sealey had the lead. In the end, he kind of... going for the win, he gave up 2 easy takedowns, and it turned out to 11-6. So it looks on paper like it wasn't that close. That was a close match. I'm telling you, Sealey impressed me. Same with really Aiden Valencia impressed me. That kid's for real. That might be the best of the 3 Valencias there. The Mirasola brothers. I didn't expect them to get a win. Same thing with Lilledahl. I just thought, here's high schoolers. Dude, they were out there getting some big wins. And I was impressed with them brothers. No doubt, old Askren's done a good job training them boys. They're for real.
Well, we know that. Yeah, he's a real deal there. I was looking forward. I thought Lilledahl was going to give Spencer a little more. Watching him leading up to that match with Spencer, I thought, boy, we could get ourselves... But again, going back to Spencer's all business right now.
Yeah, Nico Magaludis, you can't say enough about here. He's running this full business. I don't know what it is. It's financial.
Yeah, Magaludis.
Something.
We talked about that.
And then he comes. So he's not even really training full time. He comes. He's still as tough as ever. I mean, he gave Spencer a fight there.
He did.
That was in the end, was it that match he had Spencer on his back or something? I'm telling you, I was impressed with Magaludis. But the last thing I got to say about the Bill Farrell, and I have to say this. Look, I understand a lot of you people prefer freestyle to folk style. And I like certain elements myself better, but I'm a folk style guy. But I cannot even make any sense of the scoring, the consistency in the scoring. Like, if I was trying to explain this to a new fan, I couldn't do it, Zach. I mean, and a great example of that is you take the Jacques match against Berger. You remember Berger, our guy that headbutted
watched
Zane?
A couple of his matches, yeah.
Hot Dog Burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot Dog Burger.
Okay. No, I didn't forget about that burger. It's going to take me a while. That was a cheap shot, intentional, and a
smash burger.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm finding myself kind of rooting against Hot Dog Burger now. But anyway, Burger got the win, but Jacques, and I'm saying that name wrong. I think it was old Missouri guy. That was just a rip job. Absolute rip job. And I can't make any sense of the scoring. Like, somehow they got to get
talked about
consistency.
It, man. We need to simplify it.
Yeah, they got to get consistency in the scoring with this freestyle because you can't make any sense.
I mean, to Kale's point, how are we supposed to get new fans when we can't even explain the scoring?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, a guy's on his knees. Gets
What's the saying in business? Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
That's right.
That's the saying.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, all right, we got to move on. Let's go Black Knight next. All right.
Braden Davis is the real deal. And I'm telling you, I can't, when she used to say Black Knight, the first thing I want to talk about is Braden Davis. Because I didn't see, everybody was thinking, oh, Robbie's Penn State's guy. And all of a sudden, Braden Davis, I'm telling you, that kid has confidence, he's mean, and he's on a mission, and you can see it out of him. He's got what it takes to give any 125-pounder a fit out there. I don't care. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some. I'm telling you. I mean, he knocked off
Bergen.
Bergen. Yeah, Bergen from Army, which I know he wasn't highly ranked, but he's been highly ranked.
23rd ranked.
At times. He's been a lot higher than that at times. And Braden Davis, Kale, I know you probably don't watch this. Pull the shirt. Pull the shirt. I don't know how else to say it. Pull that shirt.
They might need him.
Braden Davis, I want to watch him. That's going to be fun. Finally, a 125-pounder at Penn State. It's going to have, here's the thing.
You're going that far already.
A lot of people say, you guys are hurting yourself. You're all Penn State. Well, you're not Penn State.
No.
Maybe I am a little strong Penn State.
Maybe.
No, I can't hide it. I love Penn State. But you know what I like better than Penn State? College wrestling. So that's really number one on my list. And I will give credit where credit's due, but Braden Davis, could not tell you how impressed I was with him. Nagao, real deal. And then some. So that match against him, against Crookham, fire coming up.
Oh, yeah.
December 3rd.
Can't wait for that. We got a lot of big matches coming up. I want to mention, before we wrap up Black Knight, Messenbrink over Bearclaw.
Oh, Messenbrink looked incredible. Although Bearclaw looked incredible, and Messenbrink had to fight to beat him. Same with Bartlett over Kazak. Kazak, another young stud for Penn State. That kid's for real.
Yeah.
And I tell you, he took Bartlett into overtime before Bartlett could get the win. I will say Zerbin, the old Northern Colorado kid that beat Lehigh last year early on, he looks improved too. He took out Saldate, Michigan State.
Saldate, yeah.
Is it Saldate? Yeah. I don't know. You guys know who I'm talking about. Messenbrink. Josh Barr.
I was going to mention Barr, yeah.
Over number 9, Nolan. But Josh Barr is for real. And yeah, once old Truax is gone, yeah, Penn State's just fine at 184.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you this, my prediction for most improved wrestler this year for Penn State, I'm down between Messenbrink and Barr. I can't wait to see where they start the season and where they finish. I think you could have almost like a Levi transgression of a year where we didn't really know what to expect at the start of Levi last season, and then by the end of the year,
a good fan of the show or a good friend of the show's said you guys are depressing me when we were talking about all these up and comers for Penn State, the Kazaks, the Bars, the Messenbrinks, and all on and on. Penn State ain't going nowhere, are they? Daggone, they're going to be
Apparently
around.
not.
Yeah. Wow. Kale has built a machine over there. Wow. But yeah, and even a guy like Gary Steen, I seen improvement out of Gary Steen. He looks more comfortable. He looks more confident. And his wrestling's improved. And just to see that next step up that he's taking, that was encouraging.
Yeah, but it's going to be all for nothing, right?
Well, you never know. You never know. Say they don't pull Braden Davis's shirt, and now we're talking either Steen or Howard. If you want my opinion, I'll take a confident Steen over right now a lost-looking Howard. No offense, Robbie, but obviously maybe you need to re-examine your priority list because it's inside of you to be awesome. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe too much social over here. Maybe just the whole combination. Schoolwork, social, boom, girlfriend, boom,
We
bam.
talked about it, man. At Penn State, a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure.
Dude,
You're
you
a
can
Penn State
tell
wrestler.
You can tell when a guy is just on a
Expectations.
mission. Yeah.
It's a lot to handle, man. I mentioned it. I talked about it when I was at Penn State Media Day. You know?
Yeah.
Something you don't hear a lot of people talk about. But all right, wrapping up Black Knight. Any final comments before we move on to Keystone Classic?
No. Let's go to Keystone.
All right, Keystone Classic. What's your big takeaways here?
Well, Max Gallagher over
Ryan Miller, number 20.
Miller, both at Penn. What do they do there?
Yeah.
I mean, you suspect that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But that was impressive. How about another champ, CJ Composto?
Big fan of the show, Composto.
Yeah, he did. One time he wrote, "Who are these weirdos over here?" Hey, CJ, we're still fans. And way to bounce back from that loss last week and get yourself a championship. We're rooting you on, CJ. Kaleb Henson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that kid looks for real.
Andonian.
Oh, Andonian. Is he the funnest guy in all of college wrestling to watch?
He's up there.
Wow.
He's on a short list.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But
yeah.
And then James Conway over Fisher. A little bit of a
Yeah, and that was kind of cool seeing these F&M guys. Conway getting a title over number 20, Fisher from Virginia Tech. Even John Crawford got second. Another F&M guy. Love seeing that kind of stuff. That's good. That's good for wrestling. But yeah.
All right, Navy Classic up next. Look at Nebraska, dude. Have you broken down the Nebraska team? That's my just big takeaway here.
I know.
Why are we not talking enough about Nebraska? Number 12, Caleb Smith at 125. Brock Hardy, number 4 at 141. Ridge Lovett at 149. Peyton Robb's back and looking good at 157.
Yep.
A potential winner there, really. I mean,
I know that between the Hardy.
Pinto
Yeah.
at 184. Come on, dude. I could make a case they're the number 2 team in the country.
Right now, I mean, boy, it's going to be fun to watch this unfold. Because if you would have said to me a week ago or 2 weeks ago, who's better, Nebraska or Michigan, I would have said Michigan.
I wouldn't say that now.
I wouldn't say. I mean, that murder's row. Hardy, Lovett, Robb.
Got
Bam,
Allred
bam,
there
bam.
at 190.
You talking getting pelted. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Three major shots right there, and then you got studs behind them coming. So, yeah, Nebraska's for real. And I got to give a shout-out to Princeton's Stout for beating All Red. So
yeah, I know.
There was a clink in the armor there, but Stout's no slouch.
I mean, okay, and the coaches poll, Nebraska was 9.
I know. Well, look where they had Ohio State.
5.
Ohio State's flying up the rankings, and rightfully so. But
I mean, when was this? This was November 14th, so these are not updated. Penn State or Ohio State was 5. NC State was 2. We're gonna get into some of these dual meets, but anything else specifically here about Navy Classic?
No, that's pretty much it.
Good to see Peyton Robb back.
Yes, and strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great to see.
All right.
Well, here's the thing. Levi is scheduled to do this All-Star. I'm glad you brought that up.
The All-Star.
Yeah, Tuesday. And I'm going to blast on somebody right now.
Upcoming All-Star Classic, folks.
I won't even bring up his name. Lock Haven's 157-pounder. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Back there. That's the dude that's throwing the cheap shots. The hot dog burgers cheap shots to the back of the head of Teamer. Gives Teamer a concussion. So we lose what was one of the funnest matches in this All-Star. Teamer against Levi. Although I will
would we have gotten it with Levi? Well, there's injury reports out there.
Levi's got a banged up knee. The fact that after Teamer couldn't go, who knows? Maybe that fitted Levi too. Give an extra week to heal up. I think he tweaked his knee there a little bit or something, but he's fine. He wrestled after tweaking the knee, so he looks fine. But
okay, all right, we'll keep an eye on that, dude. The freight train. Got a bad wheel.
Yeah, that Lock Haven's 157-pounder really made me mad. Kudos though to Flo on the replacement that they got. They have a Division III
and Division II champ. Yeah, that's cool.
Division II champ. It'd been kind of nice having them wrestle, and then the winner of that gets to wrestle Levi. That would have been kind of cool.
That would have been cool.
By the way, somebody originally said that the Division II champ should get in the NCAA national championship every year, just like back in the
I think they should.
Carlton Hasselrig days. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That would be fun to watch that unfold. And I don't know why. I don't even know. Heck, give both the Division II and Division III national champs an entry, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But
especially in a sport like wrestling, dude. It's not a team sport.
Support these other divisions.
And it's so you're an individual, man. I mean, how often? Let's parallel to the NFL. Half the league is undrafted.
Yeah.
Seriously, half the league's undrafted. And so you don't, like, just because a kid doesn't get a ride or doesn't hit his peak in high school, he may peak after high school. Everyone's different.
You're exactly
Give them a chance, dude.
You're exactly right. And we've seen it before, like Hasselrig, but it can happen where you were okay in high school, you came out, you went to the local college, you went to the Shippensburg or whatever, and all of a sudden, boom, you got good. Well, we never got to see just how good. You won that division's national title, but I don't get that.
Yeah.
NCAA.
That seems like
I don't get that. Would I rather see Division II's national champ, or would I rather see the number 32 guy in Division I?
That we know.
Oh, this is a slam dunk.
Yeah, that is a slam dunk. And talk about that, like you wouldn't have any previous matchups, so scouting reports. Hey, I like that.
But
seems like a no-brainer.
Good job, Flo, on that matchup to replace that. And any support we can give to the Division II, Division III, I'm all for it.
Yeah, maybe we'll start a little off segment. But speaking, before we move on, All-Star Classic you mentioned coming up this Tuesday. That's today. That's right.
No, today's Monday.
Well, I know, but when this episode hits, it's today.
That's right. That's right.
Immediately following this episode, folks.
Yes, is the All-Star Classic.
We're going live for an instant reaction recap of the All-Star Classic, right?
So someone can come, turn us on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. We end. Right after that comes the All-Star Classic.
We're going live, baby. So stay here. Stay with us.
The next night, Wednesday night, we're going to have a little review of that All-Star Classic. Are we not?
Oh, are we going to do it like that? I thought we were just going to go live and let it rip tomorrow night.
You mean after the All-Star Classic?
Yeah.
Well, you're the boss. I don't know.
I say we go live, man. We promised subscribers once we hit 1,000, we will go live. What better time? What better way?
You're the boss.
I say we go live, baby. We're going live. That means we're not done. Immediately following this episode,
we'll be on.
We'll be live.
We'll be on before and after.
Oh, you're getting like 2, maybe 3 hours. Who knows? It'll be our first live stream, but hot dog.
I see a couple people out there. They're holding their nose. Too much beaver around here.
A lot of beavers. Hey, speaking about beavers,
dang, go
I
on.
think Iowa had something out for the beavers this week.
Oh,
knocking off the Oregon State number 16. Oregon State 25-11. Yeah, they heard that they had some beavers wrestle, and dude, I think they might have got that. Boy, we might never ever get to wrestle BEG wrestling, but this might be the closest thing. The beavers. Let's go. And hot dog before, I got to talk about welcome, folks, to the Gabe Arnold show, baby. I got to cut to the clip. Show them the clip.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a performer, and everyone that's in those stands, everyone that's cheering for me, even the people that aren't cheering for me, I like to put on a show, and those are the fans. Those are the people I want to go for. Those are the people I'm going to put on a show for. At the end of the day, that's what I like to do. So that was just going through my head because you guys come to watch these meets because we're performers, and what we like to do is put on a show. So we put on a show, and at the end of the day, I put on a show, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Everyone was still cheering for me at the end of the day. So I'm just, I think an easy word to use right now, especially with Thanksgiving coming up, is gratitude. So yeah, just thankful for the fans, for my coaches, for my teammates, everybody who's played even a small role in this, next chapter of my life and all the chapters before as well.
It was his post-match interview.
Oh, love it.
Gabe Arnold, baby. I'm excited. This man is exciting.
Oh, he's good
and
for
he knows
college
how
wrestling.
to talk.
Is he not good for college wrestling?
Him and Carter, we got a new matchup of the year.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
dude.
he's got some work before he can start thinking about Carter. Gabe Arnold's regular season. Okay, he just beat number 9 Whitlake. Okay, he has, of course, Starachi on the schedule, number 1. He's got number 4 Griffith. He's got number 6. He's got number 10, number 15, number 19, number 20, number 24, number 26, 29, 30, 32. Gabe Arnold will get tested.
Yes, he will.
He will get tested. But one thing it's two facts.
You heard his DNA.
The kid's good. The kid's confident. 3 facts. And the kid's good for college
entertaining, and he's good, and he's entertaining.
Yes.
I mean, come on, dude, let's go, man. Does he slide perfectly into
Iowa?
Show, baby.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
I mean, this is a dream come true, dude. I only wish they let me fly out there. Hey, now I quit my job. I'm not even joking, dude. Let me do a season-long documentary. Iowa, I'm available, okay? A couple other things. Drake, Ay Ay Ayala. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I didn't see coming there.
Yeah, losing to Brandon Kaler,
Yeah.
number 26, Brandon Kaler.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that shocked me too. That did shock me. I got to tell you the truth.
Not healthy.
I was kind of keeping on the down low here, but I had pretty big expectations for Ayala, and it could still happen.
I have him.
Who knows? Maybe he had a stomach bug or something. I don't know. Sometimes you see losses and it makes you scratch your head, but we don't know the whole story. But I would have never called that.
Me either. In fact, I had Ayala getting top 8 this year. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, not. All right, everything else though pretty chalk for Iowa here. Any other comments, big takeaways from this match? Tom didn't seem too thrilled about the results. He said the Beavers came out a little more prepared than they. Or what did he say? They wanted it a little more? Or
I was busy watching the Black Knight, so I actually didn't see that. But I will say this. I was talking to it was Terry. It was Terry, our contributor over Facebook. Yeah. He's great stuff from Terry. But he was giving us updates, and he mentioned Terry's an Iowa fan, by the way, but he mentioned that Old Angel was reffing the match over there. Daggone Angel. Now, you go to the Iowa forums, and they'll claim Angel doesn't like Iowa. Oh, is that so? Is that why Iowa keeps bringing him back? Angel, we want Angel. No, not him. Angel, I'd like to say I really like Angel, but I don't like when a ref wants to be part of the show.
He's Iowa's Angel.
Oh, he's Iowa's Angel. He throws up the caution to tie the match in the Voinovich match with 3 seconds left. And Voinovich goes on to win it with a takedown in overtime. Now, In all seriousness, I didn't see the match, so I didn't have time to watch the match. So maybe it was overdue, and maybe Angel made the right call. And obviously, Angel's probably one of the better refs out there. A lot of people claim Angel's, but I'm still going to pick on Angel. I think it's this trophy right here. I think he sits quietly with the trophy all alone, looking at that trophy. Gable there, stall.
Does Angel Rivera have that Dan Gable trophy in his trophy room?
Yeah, and then when that Iowa crowd gets yelling, stalling, and Angel can't resist the temptation. You know what? If I call stalling, this crowd's going to go nuts. All for me. For me! They're for me. It's like,
all right. Yeah, all right. Maybe he's a little,
No, I'm just picking Angel.
He fits right into Iowa too. Let's go, and the sport. I wish he would pound his chest a little bit. I don't know. No, not really. Not really. I'm kidding. Take that back. But all right.
No, Angel's fine. He's a great ref. I'm still going to pick on him at times. Him and his stalling.
No, you picked on him a few times. Moving on, Iowa State just trounced number 18 Wisconsin, 42-0.
Yeah.
Wow! And coming up this Sunday, folks, on ESPN, it's the Cy-Hawk Duel. On ESPN this Sunday, Iowa State. What is it, 2 o'clock? Maybe we live stream instant reaction after that, too. Maybe.
I don't know.
Can we do
Because
that?
to me, that's one of the top 3 duels of the year.
And yes, I know. I mean, talking about the matchups we have here.
Wrestling is in full swing. Turkina beating Barnett. Never seen that coming.
How about Turnkina and Ayala potentially in then matchup on Sunday?
Wow.
Turnkina looking good with the upset over Barnett, and then Ayala not looking great. Okay.
Yeah,
can we give Iowa State the check mark at 125?
It'll be interesting watching Enchimedia. I said that name wrong. Against Woods. Will Woods absolutely tear him up? Or will...
That'll be a good barometer stick for Enchimedia.
Yeah.
Right? That's what that'll be.
I don't know. That's very intriguing to me.
How about like Swiderski and Voinovich?
I
Who
still think
you got there?
I think Swiderski wins that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
By the way,
Frantic and Chittum.
They didn't officially. Oh, I can't wait. Chittum's looking good. They didn't officially pull Arnold's shirt yet. I think we're going to find out very soon.
No, that's done.
Because
that's breaking news, folks. Gabe Arnold's red shirt is pulled. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because
how can they not?
Somebody reported
after what he just did
on our Facebook page that Kennedy's actually hurt. I mean, hurt.
You have to pull
substantially hurt.
Okay. If there was a question, any question whether to pull his red shirt, what he just did in that press conference, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Tom Brands needs good stories. He needs good stories and good wrestlers. Gabe Arnold fits both of those.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, lock it in, dude.
Oh,
there's no doubt about it.
That duel's going to be incredible.
Any other big potential Caliendo and Carr? Oh. I mean, Carr and Hamidi. Yeah, that 2-0. 2-0, a little close, huh?
I didn't expect that. I thought somebody come to me and say Carr will not be able to take Hamidi down. I would have placed a bet on that. But
yeah. Well,
Hamidi's no slouch, and I mean, Carl did what he had to do. He rode him tough in the third, and won it. And I mean, sometimes you got to do what it takes to get a win. Strachey's great at that.
Yikes, Wisconsin though.
But
my goodness, dude.
Oh yeah.
What in the world?
I know.
What is happening there?
I know. In all seriousness, well, this is off of Wisconsin, Michigan's. Does anyone know how hurt is this Cannon? He took a loss, injury default, and I know Michigan's going to need all their pieces, and I don't know
all the pieces.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Final thing. Okay, before we move on from Iowa and Iowa State, this upcoming matchup, I just want to say one thing, dude. I follow Iowa wrestling. Their media person, touche. Their media person, top notch, instant. Immediately following the matches, dude, their social media, their Instagram stories and reels, fire. Fire, dude. Like, I was media person, top notch, touche, whoever you are.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. All right, moving on to another big matchup. I don't know if you had anything to touch on here, Missouri and Arizona State. I mean,
really, the
domination out of Missouri over the number 5 team, Arizona State. Sounds Fugazi up in 5.
Klebov beating number 28. I mean, we knew Klebov was good. He's going to be coming into his own. The thing that shocked me was Whiting dominating Negron. Negron, who just a week earlier was...
Yeah, you were talking about him last week.
Dude, he might be top 10 here at 184. Well, then Whiting just dominates him.
16-3.
Yeah.
16-3, major decision. Yikes.
And then, can I just say, I originally said, I'm calling Carr because Carr devoted everything towards this year and getting it done. Zach,
so fast.
How's
he going to beat Toole? He doesn't look...
O'Toole, the way O'Toole looks...
I think there's a gap starting to grow there.
Can I rescind that? Because how do you pick against O'Toole? Wow. I mean, O'Toole looks incredible. It'll be interesting to see how O'Toole shakes out freestyle-wise at the Olympic trials. It will be very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, with the Nolfs, I know Nolf tore him up last time, but with the Nolfs and then with the Starachis and with the Dakes and with the... Wow, that's going to be fun. But, okay.
All right, just one other dual meet. I just wanted a couple comments. Pittsburg over Lehigh, 24-17. Crookham just continues to impress. This Crookham kid, dude, I think he is the real deal. Your boy Michael Beard got a win over a ranked opponent, and then Pitzer over number 11 Taylor.
Yeah.
Beard.
But,
huh?
Yeah, and a couple things that happened over the weekend that just... First off, Bastida at 285. He could end up being a problem for everyone. I'm telling you. Iowa's got their hands full.
I can't.
Oh, my goodness.
Mean, you don't work Sunday, right? We can.
Oh, hey.
If Tuesday
I'll quit the job if I have to.
Tuesday goes well.
I'll quit the daggone job.
You might even might
so
not
much
be able to
paying
get
the bills.
work.
Pam, we're getting a trailer. Of course, Henson. Can't say enough about Henson, how good he looks at 149 for Virginia Tech. He looks like the real absolute deal. I can't say enough about both Missouri, Iowa State, and Ohio State. All three look incredible.
I agree.
And it's going to make for some fun duels coming up. I got to ask about this Foca at 184. Foca got announced as his debut at 184. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into this too much, but debut? Does that mean he's permanently staying there? Because in all seriousness, that hurts Cornell. I originally called Cornell as the runner-up team this year. Mm-hmm. This might change that, because if they have to end up going with Benny Baker at 74 because Foca went to 84, and Lowell basically is out on the outs. By the way, Lowell is hurt, and he won't be back until second semester. And maybe this whole move up to 84 for Foca is just until he comes back, because team-wise...
That would make sense.
They're strongest if Foca or somebody goes back down. Nothing against this Benny Baker.
Temporary.
And I don't even know. Maybe he's an absolute stud like all these other young studs running around. So, I don't know, but that is concerning for Cornell. Although Cornell would be just fine between Vito and Shapiro, and I mean, we
need to do a new team rankings for next episode, because there's a lot to get into here with Nebraska. I mean, what's going on in Iowa and Ohio State?
I know.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Michigan right now, I don't know what to think of Michigan. And we still don't know about this Austin Gomez. Will we see him the second semester?
It is crazy how different these teams are going to look. A lot of these teams are going to look second half of the year as opposed to the start of the season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe some of these outcomes are a little result of these teams are taking a long play, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But did you see Wyoming? The wrestling match in a barn?
That was cool.
Dude? Shane
That
Sparks
was cool.
retweeting it. I mean, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that the marketing thinking that
I like it.
Yes.
Let's hey, we could rent a barn, dude. I mean, let us live stream a match from in a barn.
Think of all the different places you could hold a wrestling match. I think they've done it on an aircraft carrier before.
What?
Yeah, I think they did. If I remember correctly, of course, Iowa and Oklahoma State had one on the football field.
Yeah.
Penn State kind of kicks that around a little bit about having one at Beaver Stadium, having a wrestling match. Now, there's a lot of variables there. If the weather doesn't work, you got to hurry up and move it over to the Bryce Jordan. But other teams or other ideas, places to have a wrestling match, and wow.
Well,
but that was
talking
cool.
about wrestling match, folks. February 2nd, BEG will be match day live. I'll be there. You're trying to figure it out. We don't know. But
I'm going to try to get there.
It's going to be more than just me, I can tell you that. BEG, we're bringing a whole crew, folks.
Got to keep my job.
We're bringing a whole BEG wrestling
keep my job
crew.
to pay for the deer damage.
Penn State, baby. February 2nd, match day live. This is college game day football. Did you see college game day in, like, James Madison University? Unbelievable.
Oh,
this past week. Just, I mean.
That was cool.
But, yeah, Touche, Wyoming, getting creative and wrestling and match in a barn. That's cool, man.
I don't know. All I can say is, to me, Zach, wrestling is in the greatest time of all time. As far as the stars involved.
I know.
As far as how our senior men's
trajectory
team
of where we're going.
They're the best in the world. Our college, I mean, we got world champions coming down to the college level and losing. I mean, even we got high schoolers coming up to the college level and winning. There's absolute superstars throughout. And why that's so big is when you have a superstar, that means the great kids are trying to get there. That means the good kids are trying to get to be great kids.
Yeah,
the average kids are trying to get to be good kids.
It gives you someone to aspire to be. Yeah,
yes.
I mean,
yeah.
And to your point, okay, we have a youth movement of new age wrestlers that's creating upsets and parity that we may never have seen before, which you said. In addition to that, we're starting to get these big personalities, dude, and combined with the social media. Okay, I say those two things out loud. You think wrestling's not going to grow here in the future? I think wrestling, I've been saying this, is about to explode because
I think
live sports is the last thing on television that is like live reality, dude. Is real reality.
The UFC Fight Pass was the one behind the thinking of wrestling in a barn.
Were they?
Yeah. And
not surprised, dude. UFC also doing a fight in the Sphere, new Sphere, and
there
Vegas.
you go. There you go. And
Dana White claims it's going to be the greatest show ever. We might have to talk about that too. But he said it's going to be the greatest combat performance show ever. It's going to in that new Sphere in Vegas, man. To that point, the one thing you've mentioned it, but I gotta have UFC Fight Pass now, ESPN, Big Ten Plus, Flo. But like, dude,
I know
it is ridiculous.
I know
it really is a little ridiculous, man.
I know
the platforms that I have to bounce back and forth to and from.
I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me mad, Zach.
I know.
Somebody to step up and have one platform, still pay all these other, the people that are out there running, making their money, but somehow consolidated into one. I'll even pay a little more than what I probably should just to be able to have one channel.
Yeah.
And boom, they have every match I want to see.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Like Virginia Tech against Rutgers. What a great duel. Would have loved to have been able to see that, Mm-hmm. And I'm not even certain where that aired. Maybe maybe that was on Flo.
I have to save in my phone where to watch everything at.
And like, Rutgers is coming. But, I can't.
All right. Just a couple other things. I didn't know. You see the Flo wrestling settlement? Touche to Flo, man. I guess they're doing the right thing and paying people back if they lost some streams. But what? You laughing about? I'm serious.
Maybe
the right thing to do, right?
We're about to watch. We're getting real close now. We're about to watch the All-Star Classic. Should we say a little prayer that we don't lose the stream? No, I'm just kidding, Flo. I'm just kidding, Flo.
Come on.
Come
It
on.
would be funny if we go live stream successfully after a failed live stream of them of it.
Boom.
Now that might get some ratings. That might get some ratings, dude. But hey, did you have any comments? I did my first instant reaction with the Atom bomb. You haven't had a chance to comment on that press conference. Did you have anything to say on that?
The Atom bomb.
Yeah, Tom Brand's press conference. I made a video.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. That was awesome. Yes.
Tom Brand's not the most entertaining coach in all sports.
Absolutely.
Every time he comes on
absolutely.
microphone, dude.
And the thing is if he quits, if somehow he leaves college wrestling, I'm leaving college wrestling. That's how entertained I am by Tom Brand.
Wow. I mean, I gotta be honest. I'll be very disappointed if we lose him, dude.
Oh, he's awesome.
I mean,
he's awesome. He's just a pack of passion. That's what he is.
Listen, dude. I gotta say this. You gotta recognize when something special is happening. You combine all this Iowa drama, the suspensions, and Tom Brand's, and now Gabe Arnold and Spencer last year going out.
Throw in
and
an
the
AJ over
Ferraris,
here.
dude. I'm sorry, dude. You have to see something special before it's happening or as it's happening. I'm seeing it now. Someone needs to be in that room with the camera at all times because, I mean, what if they actually what if they win a championship, dude?
Wow. Oh, well, they will.
Would that not be the most... I mean, an injury here or there, a couple of wrestlers at Penn State is not the craziest thing.
Well, let me just tell you, Iowa's going to be, they're going to be tough before this year's out. If all the pieces fall the way Tom wants them to, and I don't know if that means AJ at 285, Glazier looks fine at 97.
Yeah.
You know, and that gives Keeter a year to redshirt. I don't know. All the pieces fall into place. Anthony is there at 49. I never thought he could be at 49. Believe me.
And I'm telling you right now, don't let him... Here, I got a little piece of advice for you, Tom. Don't let him start playing that hardball card, the Michigan football team card, us against the world. Listen, they don't like us. Play that card, Tom. Keep it in-house. Listen, nobody likes us. Nobody wants us to win. BG out there, wrestling out there, just blasting us every week. It's us against the world, okay?
No.
Play that card, Tom. Play that card, Iowa. Let's go.
That's, that's a knee-jerk reaction that we, in a weird kind of way, we're some of Iowa's biggest fans.
I am Iowa's biggest fan. I'm offering my services to come film. I don't want to hear it. Iowa side, I'm sticking up for you. Okay?
And I can't wait to see what's going to happen here with Ohio State because Ohio State just looks... They got these young guns.
That's what the matchup will be there. Penn State, Ohio State, February 2nd, match day live, folks.
Yeah.
That's where we will be.
Yeah.
And that'll be a big matchup come that time of the year. Any final thoughts before I roll in the comments review?
No, just, let's do it.
All right. I'm prepared this week.
Oh, boy. Here comes the...
Okay, let's start with Mike McCauley, Tom Brand's. I'm not absolving them from responsibility or accountability. He's just saying they shouldn't be held responsible or accountable because everybody else does it too. I mean,
no, I'm with this dude.
Yeah. John Brown, the survey that Brands refers to did not show that 56% of athletes were gambling. It was a survey of a general population of 18 to 22-year-olds, both in and out of college, and was not specific to athletes.
You see?
Interesting.
And that's just like us doing this podcast. You better get it right because you know what? There's a whole lot of knowledge out there.
People will correct
and they'll correct you.
We get corrected all the time. All right, Jeffrey Rodkey. I was disgruntled. Remember him last week? Like, dude, no Tuesday at 6. Sorry, Jeff. Well, listen, he said I was disgruntled. I look forward to your broadcast every week. You guys are great. Did you see Kale watching the 133 match where Vito got beat? Appreciate you, Jeffrey.
Yes. Thank you, Jeff.
Drama King. Couple comments here, man. Drama. Ridge Lovett redshirted to hide from Yanni. Van Ness stayed the course and took him to the brink. Now Ridge comes back to a seasoned Shane Van Ness. When you dodge it like that, it taints you, in my opinion. I was a big Ridge fan, but I'm firmly against him this year for dodging Yanni.
Oh, there's some strong words.
It is strong words.
And I'm telling you right now,
strong words out there.
It kind of sticks in the back of my head now.
Yeah.
Every time I see Lovett come out, I'm kind of thinking,
Oh, yeah.
There's the guy that
Yeah, I know.
was afraid of Yanni. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
I know.
I'm
All
not
right.
kidding. Really, this guy.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, this guy.
He also has an idea. I have an idea how Penn State solves this 125 mess. Hire Spencer Lee to be a lightweight scout since he's not doing anything else. Whoa, but he is now. He's back, drama.
Believe me, that 125 problem is solved.
Matt of Man, in the future, can you do community post updates for time, date, and time changes? Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Where's the boss?
Reasonable response there.
Where is the boss?
Sorry. Apologize on that one. Rob Coleman, one of my buddies wrestled Colott in the finals of the Cal State Christmas Tournament Powerade when Colott was a senior. My buddy took him down to open the match, and the crowd went nuts. He cut Colott, took another shot. Colott pinched his head with his knees and drove him over, walking his hands forward and almost pinned him by just having his head pinched. That dude became the head coach at Fort LeBoeuf, and his team placed 4 years in a row at the PIAA State Dual Team Tournament with one title. If you know PA Wrestling, you know Fort LeBoeuf.
Yeah.
I was his junior high school coach for 4 years. Okay.
Wow.
Also, Rob Coleman. If O'Toole wrestles Messenbrink in the finals, you will have 2 kids from the same high school wrestling for the NCAA title. Crazy to think about. Could that happen?
Yes.
We see O'Toole and Messenbrink.
Yeah, everybody's going to say this is great, crazy talk. Messenbrink. No, I'm not even going to say it. Not even
Don't
gonna
say it.
Don't want to
jinx
put
it.
pressure on the kid.
Don't jinx it, but I'm predicting you, Messenbrink, to be my most improved wrestler.
Wow.
Here. All right,
Wow.
Casey repped his BEG shirt at Iowa State and Davidson Duel this past weekend. Casey, that's what I'm talking about. Had a couple people ask about it. Should have a few more viewers. That's what I'm talking about, Casey. We appreciate it. By the way, I'm about 3 weeks behind on mailing shirts out.
Whoa.
Sorry, dude. I'm
What?
getting them out this week.
What?
I got a lot going on here, but
Where's the
they are coming. You will get your shirts, dude. I'm mailing them all out this week, folks. So
Where's the email to the CEO?
I know. All right, I got one final one. 2 final ones here. Okay. Eric Von Mainstein, a.k.a. Terry Scholler. Wayne is asking the right question about why people are bigger now.
That's right. That's right. Terry knows. All that stuff they put in the milk and the meat and the.
One final one. A Dean Junkie, my prediction. This is the beginning of the end for the Brands era in Iowa. The gambling.
Whoa!
There will be the issue with the Ferraris. They will not get a trophy at Nationals. These issues will lead to the Brands brothers departing Iowa and Iowa hiring, wait for it, Ben Askren.
Whoa! Wow!
Is that insider? Who
I don't know. Mark that name down because.
Save that. Save that.
First off, I was against this. I'm against this. And then he comes. Ooh! All of a sudden, I'm thinking, wow, that's not
Please
crazy
not.
talk,
No,
is it?
dude. No.
I don't think that's crazy
I
talk.
will start
No.
a GoFundMe to keep Tom Branson.
That's true. That's true. That is crazy talk. The brands aren't going nowhere.
Listen, folks, stay with us immediately following, well, I don't know, roughly immediately following this episode. We're going live to recap the All-Star Classic.
Bam.
Potentially
Bam.
going live again on Sunday to recap the Cy-Hawk duel. Immediate instant reaction.
Wow.
Another episode that following Tuesday, February 2nd, match day live at Penn State. It's college game day, dude. We got a lot coming.
My goodness.
In addition to all
Folks.
that, listen, if you're wondering how this is all happening, you can get a little insider on my daily basis, our sister channel, brother channel, whatever. Building a business with BEG.
Oh, yes. I've been watching them.
Follow that. Like and subscribe.
I've been watching. Hey, not bad. You know, slow. You keep it moving. Short little segments. And we're going to see this.
We're going to try to show a whole new audience.
We're going to see this plane either take off or crash and burn, aren't we?
That, yeah. But in addition, listen, trying to find an alleyway to get college wrestling out to a new audience, folks.
Okay.
So, hey, we're
How
trying to
could
do
you
our
not
job.
be a college fan right now?
I don't know.
Oh,
How
my
could you not
good-
be excited about this season, dude? I mean, we have so much to look forward to. It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Unreal.
That's kind of like on BEG Wrestling, baby.
Ba-dum.
Until we're back.
Ba-dum.
Stay with us. Stay with us. This is
Ba-dum.
BEG Wrestling.